Okay, from the last video, to finish up those numbers of 2,100 times by 2 is 4,200, and then 1,000 years Christ returns, 5,200, and then the 120 years that Satan's loosened after that 1,000 years can prove to you, and the scriptures can prove to you, that's what I'm saying, 120 years is 120 years, which turns out to be 7,000 years. So anyway, when you add that onto that, that's 5,320 years, the same amount of from father to son that will be found in Luke, in a book called Luke, in what they call Babel, which means Babylon, which is the book of life, and the words are here a little bit and there a little bit, and they are all you need. You could write 1,000 books from the truths that you do find when you analyze it deeply. We're living in a world now where they want the right to be wrong, wrong to be right, black to be white, white to be black, reverse psychology to follow after who wants to take over the whole political party. And I just wonder, does anyone know that there is anyone out there hungering to take over the political power except for the political people? Each are fighting against each other, telling us all these things. Hard to say who's involved in deceitfulness of lies and whatever. Putting your trust in a man, basically, is going to turn out to be, you're going to be confused, frustrated, and probably do something stupid. 9 times out of 10. So, anyway, then when you add to the book where it says 76th generation, average age of 70 years old, 70 times 76 is, time is running out. So anyway, 560 years is left there with Adam when he was born. It was 560. And when you add that 560 years to 5,300, it's odd enough to say that it turns out to be 5,880 years, the same as 986 times equals 5,880 years, 14 generations. 70 years is the average age. 70 times 14 is 980 years. God took 20 years off 1,000 years. Can't you hear? It's very plain and very simple what I'm saying. Your preachers out there that are preaching all the lies in the scriptures are blind, leading the blind. That's simple as that. Plain and simple as that. The blind leading the blind. You go to church and put on a big show, fakey, 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 fakey. You have learned nothing but how to mock God. With your traditions, Easter and Christmas, mocking God, mocking His Son, that they would be on such sick little traditions, such as fantasy as that, believing that we all come from one man and one woman, brothers and sisters having sex, and all these other fairy tales about the boat and all that. And Ezekiel explains that the holy mount, up on the holy mountain, a great wall was built, a temple, a city on top of the mountain, a river that couldn't be crossed from the stream when it come to the bank, and then it went to the river to heal the water. Waters that couldn't be crossed. Put it all together. There was many people. You can't mock God being an incest breeder. It's against His laws.